Japan is sliding toward a major breaking point right now, and the warning signs are popping up everywhere at the same time. Tokyo just dropped a monster 17 trillion yen stimulus plan, and the second they did, bond yields exploded to record highs, while the yen kept slipping like it's on ice. Meanwhile, China's not sitting quietly. Beijing's hinting at retaliation, tourism is suddenly shaky, and US tariffs are smashing Japanese exports. Add a messy global backdrop where Trump's pushing $2,000 checks, building costs in America are going through the roof, and the Fed is stuck dealing with inflation pressure, and yeah, Japan's walking straight into a storm. This 7 trillion yen package is a massive shift for a country that already has one of the heaviest debt loads on the planet. Markets freaked immediately. Japan's 20-year bond yield shot toward 2.8%, the highest ever, and investors took that as a giant red flag. With debt to GDP sitting above 230%, confidence is cracking, and traders are ditching Japanese bonds like they're radioactive. The yen's weakening again, and every new policy Tokyo announces just makes people more nervous. They say the stimulus will help households and pump money into AI and chip development, but markets aren't buying it. Japan's GDP already fell 1.8% in Q3, the first drop in 6 quarters, which is basically a neon sign saying global tariffs, weak exports, and pricey imports are hitting harder than expected. And once bond yields start rising in a country carrying debt this huge, everyone starts wondering how much more borrowing Japan can survive. Things get worse on the geopolitical side. Japan's recent comments on Taiwan set off alarms in Beijing, where anything involving Taiwan is a no-go zone. China took Japan's stance as a direct challenge, and the old historical tensions bubbled right back up. Chinese state media is already talking about retaliation, sanctions, tariffs, travel restrictions, the whole menu, and Japan is super vulnerable here. Tourism alone is around 7% of Japan's entire economy, and Chinese visitors are the backbone. Over 7.5 million came from mainland China this year, and if you add Hong Kong, it jumps to 9.3 million. So when China warned its citizens about traveling to Japan, the fallout was instant. Stocks like Shiseido dropped double digits, and that's just one sector. A tourism drop pushes down retail, which hits services, which drags GDP even deeper right when exports are already getting crushed by US tariffs. Meanwhile, Japan's big plan to revive its tech sector depends heavily on minerals that China 100% dominates. Gallium, magnesium, rare earths, graphite, you name it, China controls it. Without those materials, Japan can't build the chips, magnets, motors, or EV parts that its stimulus package is supposed to revive. And Japan decided to pick a fight with Beijing at the exact moment it needs those supplies the most. Over in the US, Trump's tariffs are backfiring hard. Instead of boosting industry, they've sent aluminum and other metals to insane prices, with duties hitting 30% or more. Building anything in America, EVs, chip fabs, data centers now costs way more, making US manufacturing less competitive globally. And now Trump's $2,000 stimulus checks are adding even more confusion. Tech companies especially are sweating because they rely on cheap borrowing to build AI infrastructure. Put all this together, Japan's rising yields, China's growing leverage, America's tariff-driven costs, and you get one global pressure cooker. Supply chains are tightening, governments have less room to move, and everyone's trying to manage a crisis without making it worse. The big questions now: can Japan hold the line? Will China turn up the heat? And can US industry handle the pressure? Drop your thoughts below, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.